Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice
Dave.
talking to you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, what's up, everyone? Good evening. Phil and Kat here. Welcome to a special IRL stream. It is Friday the 13th, 2018, July 8th, 13th, 2018. And we're going to be doing pretty much very similar to how we did last time we did this stream. It was a 3-hour stream where we basically just sat here and kind of talked to you guys and answered a lot of questions. All right. And that's kind of what we're planning on doing this time as well. The monster is gross.
And it's like, it's good. Like, it doesn't taste, it doesn't have that weird taste that Monster does or Red Bull. It just tastes natural, like sparkling juice.
Because that's what it is. It's fruit and vegetable juice mixed with water and, you know, natural ingredients. It's not like they're putting in a bunch of weird chemicals and shit. And
on top of that, like, at least for me, it gives me good energy throughout the day. Like, I don't get tired till, like, way later. So I can drink one.
In nature, you sound like a rowdy girl who isn't afraid of dares.
Yeah, let me count all the things, all the crazy things I've done. You know, all the drugs and I've never even been into parties. Quite honestly, I never really.
Yeah, it wasn't like you had crazy party days where you're getting wasted all the time.
No.
And, Okay, so there you go. I'm at Fusion Cheers. Says, my question is for Phil. If you got a random message on Facebook from Rambo saying, "Hey man, what would you do?" That would be quite impressive because I don't have Facebook. So if I actually got a Facebook message from Rambo saying, "Hey man," that would be an accomplishment. That would mean that someone actually not only created a Facebook, but then somehow got into my connections and sent me the message. If Rambo ever just reached out and said, "Hey man," I'd probably say, "What's going on? How are you?" You know. There you go. Honest answer. Eternal Napalm Cheery says, "Why? Oh, would you rather skydive or shark dive in a cage?" What do you think? Would you rather jump out of a plane in the sky to the ground, or would you rather go under the water in a cage surrounded by sharks? Which would you rather do?
If I had to pick, I mean, I don't want to do either, but I guess I would skydive.
You would skydive?
Yeah, if I had to pick.
See, it's a tough question for me. The reason it's tough is because I'm actually afraid of heights. Which is funny because, like, the thing is, if I want a plane, I'm not. Like, I'm actually okay on planes. It's for some reason, sometimes I'll randomly be, like, afraid of heights out of nowhere. And I don't know why, because irrational fear. Most of the places I've been, I'm safe, you know? But sometimes I just get it. I look down at a height, I'm like, oh God, and I get, you know, your body, you start to get that feeling in your heart, you know, your panic attack or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, skydiving, I might crap myself, you know? Being in a shark cage, I've also never dove underwater like that before. I've never been, like, scuba diving or anything. I don't know. Like, either one could be a pretty scary experience. Honestly, I don't know if I would skydive, like I said, because I don't know how I would react. I mean, what if I have a panic attack in the air?
That
you know?
would be very good.
That would not be very good. So I guess my answer would be dive in a shark cage, because hopefully I wouldn't have an attack down there just because of my fear of heights. Okay, YOLO Dopper did a 200-bit cheer. All right. First of all, so he's the top cheerer for the night. I want to see what his message is, though. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. This is a great question. I like how you're laughing, too.
Well, it's funny.
All right. So YOLO Dopper did a 200-bit cheer.
It's funny.
And let's get on the leaderboard. Then we're going to read this question. You guys are going to like this one. Okay, this is a good one.
That's 2 partners you lost. Your partner died. Dude, that is the best death scene ever. No! That is the best death scene ever.
He says, I feel bad because The Walking Dead just brought on a new female showrunner and it has a time jump pushing the story in a new direction, just as their lead may leave and the ratings probably will take a big drop, laughing out loud. Yeah, I guess what people have been saying is this new season coming up, season 9, like they're skipping ahead now because now the war with Negan is over.
Yeah.
So they're gonna jump ahead like years and say, here's what happened years later.
Oh my God.
And you know, now we continue, we're skipping kind of a boring downtime or whatever. You know what I wish they had skipped? The war with Negan. Just fucking get to the end of it, you know?
I know, it's just, you think it's supposed to be the huge thing, and now it's like, it's just...
Yeah. But, you know, yeah, he's right. Basically what they're saying is because Rick is leaving the show, they're going to end up having, like, new people come up to be the protagonist, but it sucks because people are just going to say, well, if he's leaving, fuck this. You know, they're not going to watch the show anymore.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gold Zerg, who subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Gold Zerg, for the subscription. I appreciate that. DJ Bruno cheers says, Phil, you really missed out on the Surge. Must play next stream. I'm not playing the Surge. Oh my god. What was that game? Years ago. Oh god, there was this one game that I didn't play, and people harassed me on YouTube to play it. Oh god, what was it? I don't remember, but I just remember, like, it was a game I for whatever reason, I didn't hear about it or whatever. This was before I streamed. This was when I was just doing direct capture for YouTube, and I didn't play the game. And it was funny because at the time, okay, no one really asked me to play it. But then all of a sudden, like, every video I uploaded would be like, are you going to play the game? Are you going to play the game? Like, literally, I would upload 10 videos of a new game, and it would be all fucking, did you going to play this other game? This other game? Like, the people are so annoying. Would I ever play the Surge? Maybe, but the more people ask me now, I'm probably not going to want to do it. That's kind of how I am, you know? Like, if you keep prodding me, I'm not going to want to do it anymore, so. Colonel Napalm cheered. He says, I have depression. It's hereditary, but I never had an anxiety attack until December of 2017. I couldn't breathe. Rapid heartbeat, dizziness, by far the worst things I ever experienced. I've never had one that bad. The worst one I ever had was when it was right around the time when I had first had my back injury, so around 2007, okay? And it was real bad, and I was driving on the highway. And as I was driving on the, not even kidding, I was driving on the highway to come back from my doctor appointment where I just been diagnosed with what I had wrong with my back. And I got a spasm in my leg, and I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to press the brake. I'm gonna fucking fly off this highway and die. And my chest tightened up, right? My heart, I started hyperventilating. I gotta get the fuck off this highway now. And I did. I got off the highway like 2-3 exits earlier than I would have, because I was afraid I was gonna careen off the fucking highway and die. It was so bad. And since then, I haven't even driven on the highway. That's how bad, you know, I wonder, I mean, now it's been a long time. I wonder if I were to go back on the highway, if I would have an attack again, you know? Even sometimes just driving on a normal road, that's fast. It's not even a highway, but, you know, you go 40, 45 on a normal road, I start to get a little bit of that feeling again, you know? And panic attacks. Have you ever had a full blown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're terrible,
right? It does. It sucks. It really feels like you're gonna die. But, I mean, of course you're not going to.
Right.
You can't control that. You got so many, you know, chemicals going off in your brain and stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's terrible. I know.
So sorry to hear that, Eternal Napalm, but thanks for sharing. Thanks for the cheer. Ost Mink did a 1,000-bit cheer. You are now the cheerleader for tonight, Ost Mink. Let's go ahead and get you up on the leaderboard. That is a big jump there, so thank you. Oops, Ost Mink. 1K cheer. Very nice. And Ost Mink says the following. He says, no game has 1,000-bit cheer to become the cheerleader for tonight. He says, I'm going to take off. Hope you two have a good night and a good day off tomorrow. Enjoy these bits. Thank you very much, Octoa. Good to see you tonight. And thank you very much, for that very nice, generous cheer. Like I said, we are going to wrap up, guys. So if you guys have any final questions for us, I recommend you ask them quickly because we're probably going to be signing off in the next 15 minutes or so. The Villain X's cheer. He said, what are your thoughts on Death Stranding? Do you have any thoughts on Death Stranding now?
I think it looks good now. I mean, now that we've seen more of it.
And E3, the E3 had a lot of stuff that was revealed about it, right?
Yeah, it looks unique. That's what's cool about it. Is it looks different than any other game, really.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure I'll be playing it for sure whenever it comes out.
Right. Oh, by the way, if you want, you could squeeze the egg because the egg won't explode like the beanbag last stream. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So you can squeeze the egg here while we that last stream with those fucking. It took us like 15 minutes to clean up the office. Those fucking beads went everywhere. Whatever it was, a sand or whatever.
Yeah.
Fake sand. That shit went everywhere. At least this is silicone. It can't break.
Yeah.
All right. Or Knight's cheered. He says, you ever saw The Disaster Artist, where the original film was based on The Room? I did not. Did you ever see either of those movies, The Room or The Disaster Artist? All right, so we can't really comment on that. The Game Lover has resubscribed to the channel. Well, actually, I thought the Game Lover had subscribed previously. I guess it must have lapsed. So he said he just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Game Lover, for the sub. Appreciate that. That Nana Bunny cheers. He says,
are you sure about that?
Great day off tomorrow. Thank you, Timbo, for that sentiment. Appreciate that. DJ Bruno cheers. Says, are these IRL streams going to become more regular, like once a month? We'll see. You know, the thing is, we hadn't done one in 3 weeks. I didn't have anything planned for tonight. And I said to Kat, you'll feel like doing it later this week? And she's like, sure, why not? So we decided to do one. Maybe we'll have a month where we don't want to do it, right? Where we're busy with other stuff or whatever, or maybe I'll be super busy with new releases, and I will, you know. But the thing is, the summer is slow, so more than likely, you know, if there is going to be a time when we do it kind of semi-consistently, it would be the summer. I'll tell you, probably when we get to the hardcore gaming season, maybe it'll be a tougher, you know. We'll see, but for now, you know, every few weeks, maybe we feel like doing one, we'll do one. Okay. The Villain X cheered. He says, "Are you watching The Glow? It's interesting." No, I've heard about it. It's a show on Netflix that simulates kind of female wrestling, a female wrestling league, and I have not seen it yet. Apparently, they have a new season that just came out. I haven't seen it yet, but maybe eventually I'll watch it. Being that I'm a fan of wrestling, maybe it'll be interesting. You haven't seen The Glow, right?
Nah, I don't care about wrestling.
Yeah, you don't really care about wrestling. So. Ember Swaggins cheered. He says, "I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but Kat, will you be getting Fallout 76? That would be a co-op game for you guys to play."
I'm not gonna play it.
No.
No.
She said, well, you addressed this last time, remember? Someone asked actually the same question. You said you weren't a huge fan of Fallout. You played Fallout 4, but you weren't in love with it.
Yeah.
And the fact that this game is now co-op and it's online only versus being a single-player experience.
Yeah, it's basically Fallout 4, but online.
Yeah,
like, it's the same thing.
It's Fallout 4 Destiny Edition is what it is.
Basically.
It really feels like it's that kind of game, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right, Beppo Carrot did a 25-bit cheer. And he says, "If you were a pro wrestler, what would your finisher be?" Oh my god. I don't know. He expects me to think of something funny on the fly here. I don't know. I would fart in the guy's face or something. You know, a big anal blast right in his mouth or something. Because you're not on my streams, you're not in my content, so they like to hear. And every once in a while, they'll ask me, "Oh, what did you guys have for dinner?" I'll say, "Oh, Kat made a really good dinner of this tonight." And then they get, "Oh, can we see her make it? Can she come on stream and talk about it?" And you know, so you get that every once in a while. So maybe we will see in the future. You know, again, how often we'll do this? Maybe, you know, probably. What is it today? The 13th. So probably next time, maybe sometime in August, right? We'll see how people feel and if you want to do another one of these. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. For those who are on stream, thanks very much for your support. For those who are watching this on demand on YouTube, also thank you for watching. Appreciate that. And we'll see you next time whenever we get to it. All right. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for your support. And I will see you on Sunday when I continue on with my streaming. As I said, Sunday I'm going to be jumping into the conclusion of Jack 3. So I hope you guys will.
Worthless specimen. Get that ass banned.